We are following breaking news. Sources tell CTV News that the Prime Minister has conveyed to Cabinet that he is considering prorogation or resignation, and he's potentially planning to address Parliament this afternoon. And we are also following developing news out of Ottawa. Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Freeland is resigning from Cabinet but will stay on as MP. In a letter released today, Freeland says Prime Minister Trudeau told her on Friday that he no longer wanted her to serve as finance minister and offered her another cabinet role. She says stepping down is the only honest and viable path forward for her. Freeland suggested that the new GST holiday was a factor in her decision. And her letter reads in part, quote, "Our country today faces a grave challenge. The incoming administration of the United States is pursuing a policy of aggressive economic nationalism, including a threat of a 25% tariff. We need to take that threat extremely seriously. That means keeping our fiscal powder dry today so we have the reserves we may need for coming tariff war. That means eschewing costly political gimmicks, which we can ill afford and which make Canadians doubt that we recognize the gravity of the moment." Well, Sean Fraser says that he will not be seeking re-election as he looks to spend more time with his family and will be stepping away from his role of housing minister.
For me, the motivation is not tied to the government, not tied to the Prime Minister. From my point of view, the Prime Minister has been uniquely supportive of me and the work that I've wanted to do in my community. Without his backing, we wouldn't have been able to twin the most dangerous stretch of highway in Nova Scotia. We wouldn't have been able to get money in place to remediate Boat Harbour, one of the worst cases of environmental racism in this country. We wouldn't have been able to build new community facilities like a Trenton Park revitalization, a new transit system for my hometown, a new DeCoste Performing Arts Centre, new libraries throughout my constituency, new recreational facilities. So he's been a good partner for me, for my province, and my announcement today is tied only to my desire to be a more present father and to be in my community.
Fraser has served as housing minister since July of 2023, and before that was minister for immigration for nearly 2 years.